What's up, guys? So for today's video, we're going to talk about the variance and the standard deviation of a discrete random variable. Yes! But of course, before we proceed to our discussion, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga bago kong uploads. Yes. So here is the definition of the variance of a discrete random variable. It is the weighted average of the squared deviation from its mean. So ibig sabihin, nakadepende po or nanggaling po sa mean ang ating variance. And it is the weighted average of the squared deviation. So ano nga bang ibig sabihin pag sinabi nating standard deviation? So pag sinabi nating standard deviation is interpreted as the measure of how spread out the possible values of x are with respect to the mean. So, ito po ang ating formula ng variance. It's the summation of the product of the p of x and the squared of x minus the mu. Now, take note, ang symbol po ng variance is sigma squared. So it looks like letter O, no, with a squared. Ang tawag po dyan sa O na yan is sigma. And of course, the formula naman to find the standard deviation, it's just getting the square root of whatever is your variant is. Okay, so kung ano man yung variance mo, square root mo lang yun, and that is now the standard deviation. Now, take note, ang symbol naman ng standard deviation, it's just sigma, na walang squared. Kung ang variance may squared, ang standard deviation ay wala. So, para mas maintindihan natin kung paano mag-solve ng variance at saka ng standard deviation, let's have an example for it. The probabilities of the number of students for online learning are shown in the table below. Illustrate the process of finding the variance, and of course, we're going to solve for the standard deviation of the probabilities. So as you can see, we have now the table here and the formula to find the variance of the probability. Now, since here in our formula, we have the mu, so let's look for the mu first. As we all know, pag sinabi natin mu, it's just the mean. And the formula to find the mean is the summation of the x times the p of x. So in this table, gagawa tayo ng isang table para sa ating x times the p of x. Okay? Ulitin ko, para ma-solve natin ang mu, kailangan natin ng x times the p of x. So let's have now the first given natin for the x times the p of x. So let's use the calculator. Ang x natin is 26 times 0.20. And that is equivalent to 5.2. For the second given, so same procedure, we're going to multiply 27 times 0.20. And this is equivalent to 5.4. For the third given natin, we have 28 times 0.25. That is 7. For the fourth given, we have 29 times 0.25. And this is equivalent to 7.25. And for the last one, last given natin, 30 times 0.10, that is equivalent to 3. So since all goods na tayo para sa x times the p of x. We can have now the mu or the mean ng ating probability. So it's just the summation of the x times the p of x. So i-add lang natin lahat ng x and px. So 5.2 plus 5.4 plus 7 plus 7.25 plus 3. So this is equivalent to 27.85. So, may mean na tayo, may mu na tayo which is 27.25. So sa formula ng variance natin, meron tayong x minus the mu. So gagawa tayo ng another table. Ito po ay para sa x minus the mu. Okay? So let's have now the first given, x minus the mu. So sa first given natin, ang x natin is 26 minus ang mu is 27.85. This is equivalent to negative 1.85. Negative 1.85. Next given natin, we have ang x natin is 27 minus ang mu is 27.85. So negative 0.85. Negative 0.85. For the third given, we have 28 for the x minus ang mu natin is 27.85. So this is 0.15. 0.15. Next, we have 29 for the x minus the mu 27.85. This is equivalent to 1.15. 1.15. And for the last given, ang x naman dito is 30 minus ang mu natin is 27.85. This is equivalent to 2.15. So 2.15. So, all goods na tayo, no? Para sa x minus the mu. So, sa formula natin, in-squared ang x minus the mu. So, gagawa tayo ng panibagong table again. Ito naman po ay para sa x minus the mu squared. So, let's calculate now the first given. So, in short, i-squared lang natin lahat ng nasa x minus the mu. So, sa first given natin, negative times negative, it's a positive. So, 1.85 squared. And that is equivalent to 3.4225. So, 3.4225. Let's have the second given. So again, negative times negative, it's a positive. So 0.85. 0.85 squared. And that is equivalent to 0.7225. So 0.7225. For the third given, we have 0.15 squared, and this is equivalent to 0.0225. 0.0225. For the fourth column or fourth given, 1.15 squared. This is equivalent to 1.3225. 1.3225. And for the last given, we have 2.15 squared. This is 4.6225. 4.6225. So, all goods na po tayo para sa ating x minus the mu squared. And sa formula ng ating variance, si x minus mu squared imumultiply kay p of x. So, gagawa ulit tayo ng panibagong table para naman to sa ating next formula natin na x minus the mu squared times the p of x. So, in this case, in this formula, so ito po ang ating p of x. At ito ang ating x minus the mu squared. So, silang dalawa ang i-multiply natin. So, let us now calculate the given. So, 0.20 times 3.4225. That is equivalent to 0.6845. 0.6845. Next, given natin. So again, ito po yan ha. Probability P of X. So we have 0.20 times 0.7225. 0.1445. 0.1445. Next, for the third given, ito po yan, 0.25. So, calculator, 0.25 times 0.0225. This is equivalent to 0.005625. So, again, it's 0.005625. Next, we have 0.25 times 1.3225. So in this case, we have 0.330625. And for the last one, we have 0.10 times 4.6225. And that is 0.46225. 0.46225. So, all goods na tayo para sa x minus the mu squared times the p of x. We can have now the variance. Okay? The variance of the probability. Again, it's the summation of the p of x and the squared of the x minus the mu. So, let us now calculate the givens. So, ito lang po yan. Yung nasa violet na yan. Nasa orange na to. I-add lang natin silang lahat. 0.6845 plus 0.1445 plus 0.005625 plus 0.330625 plus 0.46225. And the variance is 1.6275. 1.6275. So since meron na tayong variance, let's have now the standard deviation. Take note, ang symbol natin is sigma only. So kukunin lang natin ang square root ng 1.6275. So using the calculator, again, it's the square root of 1.6275. So this is equivalent to 1.2757. Or you can round off to 1.28. So this is now your standard deviation and this is your variance.